Yo, date 37. This is release day. Wow, oh my god, release day. Um, yeah, the song did well. Um, I'd say it's probably my third best, my third best performing song on release day, which is not bad. Not bad, you know, it could be worse. Love Yourself actually had the best performance on release day. Was it? Yeah, I think Love Yourself did. But yeah, I think this song will perform, just according to statistics, on the first day, just below Love Yourself. No, so below Love Yourself, in between One Day and How It Was always. Well, not always, but How It Was will remain top, which is fine. I think that's I see no issue with that. My friend at work was kind of talking to me about how do I gauge success with streaming numbers with music. How do I determine a song successful or not? And I've realized that like a lot has changed over the course of like me releasing music. Release days would always be a day of me being quite down, which I never really understood because I never really had like a specific expectation in my head for a song to do really well on release day. I don't know. I just had like release day blues. I don't really understand why. Maybe I hyped myself up, but I don't remember really having this extreme expectation of the song to do like super well, like have like 200,000 streams on the first day or whatever. Like I don't remember that like being a thing. But release day to me now doesn't really mean as much as it used to, and that's not in a bad way. Obviously it's an exciting day because the music's out, and it's exciting that the song that you've worked hard on is finally out and people can listen to it and have their own perceptions, whatever. But it doesn't really affect me in what it used to, because I'm not really that fussed about analytics or metrics or anything like that as much as I used to be. And I wouldn't say I was overly, but I would check a lot. It would mean a lot to me. It would kind of determine the way I perceive a song. If the song didn't do too well, I don't like it. If the song did amazing, oh, it's my favorite. Whereas now, I'm like, the thing is, it's weird because I'd always say the song I'm working on is my favorite song, so that was always the same. But the perception of it sometimes would change, determine on if it did well, which to me is a bit stupid. Whereas now, if this song did really bad on the adverts, no one liked it on social media, blah blah blah, and none of you guys liked it, I would really enjoy the song. Nothing really would change about my perception of the song, whereas before it would kind of impact it. So I guess that has changed in terms of release day. So in terms of like gauging what makes a success, I do track how the song does for like the first week in terms of streams, and it's not even like a sense of like, does it matter? Like, it doesn't really matter to me. It's just to see how the song's gonna do. For example, if I can see it having the same like patterns as like How It Was and Love Yourself, then I can see how in certain months' time how many streams it will get. So like, it doesn't really and obviously it can change. I can get a viral post on social media about the song. Like, it's not linear. It doesn't follow the exact same pattern of everything, but it's just to see. And if it follows that, then okay, that's cool. I'm glad people enjoy it, but it doesn't mean that much to how I perceive the song. So yeah, I guess that has changed. Release day has, and also I guess I'm just so used to releasing music now. I've been releasing music. This is this will be my 4th year in November. So it's like 3 and a bit years I've been releasing music. And you kind of just get used to the routine of work on a song, release it, work on a song, release it. And I guess when you first start out, you work on a song and you just assume everyone's going to listen to it, everyone's going to love it. You know, you've released a song, everyone's going to make a big thing out of it. And maybe that's what kind of gets you down, because that doesn't happen. You have this like crazy idea of everyone's going to listen to your song because you just released your first song or whatever. It's not how it works. But yeah, I'm happy with the song. As I said yesterday, I think yesterday I came to a realization that I'm very, very happy with the song, which is cool. Yeah, it's done. It's yours. It will be on the album, which is cool. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, when will I stop? I think I touched on this another day. When will I stop? Basically, a lot of the things that motivates me and fuels me, with everything, gym, running, music, just my work ethic in general, is from this inner thought in my head that I'm not good enough, right? I know it might be deep, whatever, I'm kind of used to it now. I have this thing in my head where it's like, you need to prove to everyone you're not good, you're good. You need to prove to yourself. It's this continuation of bettering yourself constantly, right? Always improving, always challenging yourself no matter what, because you're quote unquote not good enough. So you must challenge yourself. You must be better. You must be better every single day. But even if you rest, no time for resting, because that doesn't mean you're improving yourself. That is what goes on in my head every single day. It's not, if I'm not doing something that's challenging myself or improving myself or bettering myself, then I was bettering myself than I was yesterday, we're gonna have a like the inner monologue in my head, we're gonna have a problem. It's not the healthiest thing, right? And I've realized this, and yes, I realize it's not the healthiest thing, but it works. It really works, right? The improvements I'm making with everything in life is down to that mindset. There is no, oh, I'll do it tomorrow in my head. It's always no, because that means you're not challenging yourself. It was pouring down with rain today at the gym. Pouring down with rain outside, right? And this is not me bigging up myself. I don't care. I don't care how you perceive this, and I keep using the word perceive. I don't care how you view this. It's pouring outside with rain. My mom's made dinner. Right? It's in the pan. It's there. It can be heated up whenever, right? Why don't I just stay inside? I've gone to the I've done 12 days of exercising in a row. I don't need to go outside and go for a run. But there is something in my head that is telling me that you have to. There is like a non-negotiable. You have to go outside in the pouring rain and run. That's it. There is no in my head, oh. Because whilst I'm inside, all I'm going to be thinking about is that I should have gone on a run. So there's no me going, oh yeah, you can rest. Tomorrow you'll go. Because my mind won't be at rest. It will just be thinking about what I should have done and how I'm useless and how I'm worthless and how everyone's doing better than you and how because you stayed inside, everyone's working harder than you and that you don't want it enough, and it just spirals. And the question I'm asking myself is, when does that end? Like, and I'm not saying it should end now. I don't want it to end now, because it's why everything's working, in my opinion. It's why all of this improvement is happening, is because I'm just never satisfied. I'm never, oh yeah, oh this, oh you can do that. There's just always an inner battle in my head, and it's not even a battle at this point. It's just always, you must do this. You don't want to do it. What does that mean? You don't want to do it? It doesn't matter. And I do think that is the reason to why the improvements are happening, because I am always just doing it regardless of me not wanting to, right? I understand that. And I understand that it's not the healthiest way. But I am curious to know when that ends. Will I be like in my 40s, recognized as one of the most respected whatever, recognized as, you know, one of the greatest songwriters in generation? Will I still have this like frame of mind? Will this always be like this? You know, say if I don't know, I'm taking my son to football, I'm watching him play football for his football team. Will I be like, but you should be making music? Will that be? I hope not, because that is shit. That is no good. I should be running a 20K right now. Why am I watching my son play football? I really hope that's not the case. And I do think later down the line I'll probably have to work on that. But for the time, as I said, for the time being, I don't think this frame of mind is bad. And it is weird because it's difficult to navigate, especially like in creative with music, because I feel like it's different, right? With an art, because if there's a day where you really don't want to make music and you're forcing yourself to create melodies and stuff you don't want to, and then you end up making it, is that the highest quality of work that you can produce? Or is it just you've done it because you had to do it? And I think that's the battle that I'm gonna have to face. Yeah, which is interesting. For the time being, I'm alright. I feel a bit tired and whatever, but it doesn't affect me that much. I feel like I'm pretty good at gauging whether my quality of work is like fading, and that's because I'm like just either uninspired or burnt out or whatever. I feel like I'm quite good at that now, but I'm very harsh on myself to like perform no matter what. Like do music or do anything no matter what. But for the time being, I'm okay. But yeah, it is strange. It's just always that thought in my head telling me to be better. I'll be better. I'll do better. Like every single run I've gone on has been better every single time. Because when I'm going on a run, I'm like, if it's not better than last time, it doesn't even count. I was like, what? I've literally gone on a run in the pouring rain. And I'm saying in my head, if it's not better than last time, it doesn't even count. It's like, what? It's nuts. It's nuts. And again, it works. But I am curious to know whether when that kind of when it runs out, when I'm everything I've wanted to be ever, will I finally be like, yeah, I've proved it, or I'm enough, or you don't need to be better? Will there ever be a day where I'm like, you don't need to be better? I don't know. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know where I got this from. This desire to always be better, and this thought inside my head that's I'm not good enough or anything like that, because I see, I don't know, like at work today, one of my managers was like, oh my gosh, you have 56,000 listeners, and look how many streams, how it was. That's amazing. And she was like, you know, genuinely like very happy for me and all the, you know, statistics are on Spotify, and she was very impressed. And in my head it's just that it's not you get the gist, that it's just, it needs to be better. And yeah, it's weird. I just want to know where it comes from. And it's, you know, it's a blessing and a curse because it works. And I feel as if I didn't have this mentality, then I wouldn't be making the progress I am. But it's just interesting to know when and where this comes from. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Because it does work. And that's the thing that gets me. And like, even now, say if I wanted to relax. Say if I really wanted to relax, right? Say if I really wanted to relax. I've trained myself so well. I've trained my mind so well that I can't even do that. Like, because my form of relaxing would be, I don't know, playing Overwatch or playing League, or, you know, playing a video game would probably be my form of relaxing, what it used to be. But I've trained my mind so well to like antagonize any form of relaxation that I just, in other words, it's easier for me to do anything, like work, you know, do any music, and say if it's like really boring music, like music marketing and stuff, it's easy for me to do that and I really don't want to do it, or it's easy for me to go on a run when I really don't want to do it, than to relax, because I've trained my mind to do that. I've trained, yeah. Just think, me in my 30s or me in my 40s has a lot of like recalibrating to do. I think that's the best word, because the calibrating, let's just say like your mind is in your mentality is in like a, it's like a different mode, like a different setting, and like a certain setting is good for one thing but it's not for the other. And I feel like when I'm in my 30s or when I'm in my 40s, and say I achieved everything I wanted to do, I've got a family, I've got this, I've got that, I've got everything I've ever wanted in life, everything. Not, I literally don't need to do anything. I've won all the awards I wanted to. Not that I really care that much anymore. I've worked with everyone I wanted to work with. Rex, Doobie, Tyler. I've worked with everyone. Dave, I've worked with them all. They all know me. I've got their numbers. I've got, you know, I can call them whenever I want. Daniel Caesar, Baby Keem, Kendrick. Yo, you want to work? And they'll be like, yeah. Then what? You know what I mean? It's like, at the moment, I don't know. I think a good way to describe it is, at the moment, I'm looking at the destination, right? The destination. And that's what's fueling me at the moment. And obviously my love for music. I feel like if I wouldn't, the only thing I want to do on this earth is make amazing music. And not too fussed about fame or whatever. Not too fussed about that. But what I'm saying is, the thing that drives you is the hope. This idealized location in your mind that when you've done everything you wanted to do, that's what life's going to be like, right? So when you reach that point, then what? Right? Because that's what's fueling you now. That's what's fueling me now. So what I'm trying to say is that I can't have this frame of mind and this mindset when I've done everything I wanted to. Because the mentality I have now only works now, right now, in the process of growing, the process of becoming a professional musician, becoming an established musician. I don't think I can have this mentality when, as I said, I've got every single contact on my phone that I've ever wanted to work with. I've done everything I've said I wanted to do. I just don't think I can do that because there is nothing to improve on. You've finished, you've completed it, you've done it. Whereas at the moment in my journey, I haven't done anything yet. You know, yeah, I'm on like 56,000 monthly listeners, but I haven't done anything. Like, nothing, I wouldn't say I've done anything that I can like be like, oh wow. So yeah, it is going to be interesting when that shift has to occur and how I, you know, cope with that shift. I mean, this is in like time, right? This is, I know like time really does fly by, but this is in like 10 plus years, right? I mean, like most musicians, I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Because at the moment, there's so much room for improvement I have, it's ridiculous. Like, I feel like I am nowhere near where like, my ability of songwriting, my ability of everything, right? I'm nowhere near that, right? But when I do reach that, it's just, yeah. I feel like I'm kind of beating the same drum now. I feel like I've understood the concept now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Release day went well. Back to recording the new song that I've been working on. Yeah, the new song that's coming out will be "I Have My Flaws." Have my flaws. Happy little tune. But yeah, looking forward to doing that. We'll see. I love the idea of taking a day off, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And that's okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed. Work on the new song tomorrow. Grateful for anyone that's listened to the new song without you. Thank you for everyone who's listened. I'm so grateful. And yeah. Yeah, I'm very grateful. For sure. So, like I have a post that did really well for how it was, and I just saw the comments, and it's just how many people have listened to that song, and how many people resonated with the story behind it and the idea behind the song. And you know, I've seen people say like, "Oh, I've cried to this song," and I've seen there was actually a lot of comments that said that, and it's weird because, you know, all of my songs are lived experiences, and you know, I just record and write them in my bedroom, and it's just me. I do everything. Every single thing is me. And so it's like, it's just, yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm very grateful that you guys like what I'm making, and it resonates with you, because I think that's what music's about. It really is. There's a difference in you liking the song but really understanding the song and listening to the lyrics and relating to the lyrics, and I think relating to the lyrics is like one of the most powerful things in music. I swear it is. It's, yeah, music's really a beautiful thing, man, and I'm very grateful. So yeah, I will see you for day 38. I think tomorrow's 38. I don't know how it goes. I'm tired as hell. I've been really struggling to sleep recently, even though I'm like crazy tired every day, which is no good, especially because I'm exercising every day, so I need to like my body needs to recover, and I'm just not getting the hours sleep. So yeah, oh well, why did I do that? Oh well, okay, yeah. Even right now, the thought in my head was just now, when I was shaking my head, was I need to be better. Okay, alright then. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.